So I'm sure you guys are quite sick of us telling you about this, but there's a limited amount of days, so therefore we have to show. Like, I'm sorry, guys. We just... It's just part of it, okay? So, look, if you guys don't know, we've got a Kickstarter. There's the Kickstarter. Do you want to know what the Kickstarter is all about? There's the video. You've got limited time. We are not going to be printing this ever again. It is a one-off thing. One-off entity. One-off product. It'll never be back. More than likely, and if it does come back, it'll be like 4 or 5 years from now, and it'll be very, very different, like a revamp of what we've done. So, if you're interested in it, go ahead,
have a look.
Check it out. Let's get into the video.
Honest 5e takes. Pretend that this is an anonymous image board, and no one's going to hurt you if you say anything positive, neutral, negative, things about mainstream shit. What do you really think about D&D 5th edition and on?
I think this will be an interesting one, because I feel, the thing is, I feel like I don't like complaining about stuff, and I feel like we've just complained a lot about 5e recently. Yeah. And I don't think it's 5e is the issue. It's the normies.
It's the people that it try, and especially how big it's getting now, especially within the mainstream.
Yeah, it attracts the geek chic. I don't have anything against the system, and I think the system actually works perfectly fine.
It works. It's fine. Playable. It's fine.
It's fine. It works, and if you play it, more power to you, whatever. But, there's a lot of other stuff that I personally enjoy more. So, look, let's get into this video, will we? And let's see what people have to say. And let us know your thoughts or takes down below.
It's fun, but I prefer to use it for ERP adventures.
Megan, where's the bell? Get the bell.
I don't know where the bell is.
No, the bell.
Where's the bell? Ozzy's ran off for the bell. Where is it?
There's the bell. There you go. We haven't been able to use the bell in ages. I feel like, you know what? Are we going to use the bell for this video?
Yeah,
let's use the bell for this video for genuinely atrocious takes. I feel like we should just use the bell from now on, just for that in general. Yeah. Anytime you hear something absolutely... I
can't have it sitting out, though, because then Ozzy runs away with it.
Yeah, he does. He loves it.
I think Wizards of the Coast is a soulless company since before Hasbro, but the system is easy and fun for new players. And the sheer amount of content makes it incredibly easy to get games running fast and homebrewing shit out of it until you get something with soul and drive. Biggest issue is mechanical balancing and action economy, but it's super easy to homebrew those away if you're not playing with people who actively want to make messed up characters, which can be capped via Rule Zero.
So look, I want to play a coffee lock, guys. Can I play a coffee lock? Go on. Now also, can I play a half vampire, half werewolf, half
gnome?
Oh yeah, gnome. Just keep throwing halves on it. Also,
I'm anthropomorphic.
Also polyamorous, by the way, and every other word. And if you don't agree with that, you're extremely bigoted. Bigoted.
It's heading in the right direction.
Really?
Really? Especially...
get the bell out of here. No, not yet.
Especially when it comes to cosmology and lore. I use aspects of the setting more than the system, but I still don't actually like it all that much, gameplay-wise. I also don't trust Wizards of the Coast, along with the SJW blatantfication of things. Yeah. Look, I love their kitchen sink approach to lore and deep history with a huge multiverse. But I have a sinking feeling that they are this close to flushing most of the things I like about it down the drain in order to be politically correct, purge the wrong thinkers, and get head pats on Twitter by mentally ill blues.
Yeah, that's actually probably the best way I've ever heard it be described.
I already only use the rule set when I have no other option to actually play, since it's by far the most popular, but I do enjoy many aspects of the setting and lore a lot.
You see, the thing is, right, so, I suppose we're not really playing anymore the Spelljammer game, and see, whenever I first heard that they were going to be doing Spelljammer again, I was actually really excited. I was like, sweet, what could go wrong? Yeah. It's a wacky setting, you can't really fuck it up too badly, and then it comes out and it's like, do you want to buy, 3 big books that are, really overpriced, that have, almost zero in them? No, I don't.
No, I really don't.
No, that's not really cool. And then again, I see a lot of people being like, "Oh, can we get Dark Sun back? Can we please get Dark Sun?" You do not want that. Yeah. You do not want them to do that. And the thing is, I don't think Dark Sun would really... This is the thing I find an awful lot. You could even say the same with, You know what it is? It's like the Twitter crowd, they like to think that they're edgy. It's like people that are really, really into Cards Against Humanity. It's like fake edge.
Yeah, they like to think they're edgy.
No, but you know what I mean? Like, they think they're edgy, but they don't actually do.
I know, I've got like dark humor, really. Yeah, I play Cards Against Humanity. Like, okay!
And that's not to say Cards Against Humanity can't be fun. It's a fun game. But you
throwing in my candy card.
But you guys know exactly the type of people I'm on about, and again, it attracts the geek chic sort of crowd as well, and they just don't know what they just don't know what they want to do with it. No. And again, it's fake edge. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's like they want to appeal, like, oh yeah, we're doing this and we're doing that, but really they can't actually do anything with the premise of the idea because they are too afraid of any form of backlash doing absolutely anything.
Yeah.
Let's just keep moving, will we?
Yeah. It's okay. Subclasses are good. Backgrounds are good. Bounded accuracy is good. The skill system is awful. And it has loads of problems that are never going to change because they're basically the trademarks of D&D at this point. I can only assume it will get progressively worse as the libs take over Wizards of the Coast. The libs take over Wizards of the Coast, and the default character becomes a half tiefling, half Aarakocra folk hero artificer raised by gnomes or something. Yeah. It's always the gnomes. Goddamn gnomes.
Fucking gnomes, man. When I tell you, honestly, I'd actually, you know what? That's one thing I do like. I think subclasses are good. I like the subclasses. The backgrounds are fine. I know that they're trying to work with them and do some bits with them. That would be about it for me, honestly.
Yeah,
the thing is, I'm not that big into skill systems. So me and Garbo and a few other boys are it's the same people that did the gas station. So if you're interested in it and it's doing so well that we're like, do you guys want to do like something else? And we decided, you know what, let's do the Burger Punk one, but let's do it as a full game. I don't want to talk about it too much, but Garbo really wants to do skills, and I don't want to do skills. Garbo wants to use dice pulls. I don't want to use dice pulls. The thing is, I want to make it compatible with the World War One game, you see? So anytime we do like a full game, we're using, for the most part...
just use your core rules?
We're using the core rules, but we're readapting them to the new setting or book or whatever works. Like, there's some similarities that pass over. Does that make sense? That's what we're trying to aim for. And it's kind of funny, almost like, no, but like this works. Like, Garbo, it's okay. You handle the setting.
Sit down.
No, but he's actually very good at it. So you know what I mean. I feel like I'm being mean. Check out his game, honestly. I've been bullying him to be like, Garbo, just get your books sorted. It's like, no man, I've got a Google Docs. Like, do something with it.
Should have made proficiency half level +2. Should have had all races give 1 +2 to a stat and 1 -2.
Yeah, I think that works.
Should have given everyone an escalating AC bonus of 1/3 their level.
No, I don't like the AC.
No.
I don't like the way they've done it at all. Let's keep going.
Should have kept NPC classes, racial hit dice, and the consistent system of 3.5.
I mean, that would make too much sense. Why would you do that?
That's the problem, it makes sense.
Why would you do that? I mean, 3.5, wildly popular, everyone loved it. 4th edition comes out. Okay, it's more like an actual like war game than anything. It's a good combat simulator, but it turns a lot of people off. And then 5e comes out, very popular, but a lot of the big problem people have is it's too streamlined. So therefore, just go like
just play 3.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should have made all ability score improves +1 to 2 scores. A score of 20 should not be the default for all high-level characters.
Yeah, I would say it depends on the class. Like, could you have certain classes are able to break that limit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or is that just the upper echelons of the player character limit? Does that make sense? I don't know.
Should have required a feat for getting dex to damage with finesse weapons. Should have given out more feats. Should have balanced game to allow PC class NPCs to be viable opponents. Battlemaster class feature seems to imply this should be impossible, but the game just doesn't seem to function properly if you don't treat PC classes as something unique to PCs.
Yeah, actually, you got a point.
Should have had spiked chain, dire flail, and other cool weapons.
I mean, yeah, Yeah, you know what the problem is? Everyone just, like, is this a part gamer problem where there's just certain weapons that everyone's just going to use, and, like, there's other ones that people look at and like, I'm not using that, don't be silly. Don't be silly. I'm not picking that up, you know?
Should have had gold-based XP advancement rules.
See, I don't know, I'm mixed when it comes to, like, how to do XP. I honestly don't have a good way. I like Milestone, personally. I think Milestone works really well. But again, like, you know, should XP only be given out through killing stuff? No. Should it only be done through roleplay? Very hard to measure that. You know, XP is just a hard measurement to really... It works in video games, but in role-playing games, it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know? And it may as well just be down to the DM, because a lot of the time it's like, okay, you're going to get this much XP, so it may as well just be milestones.
Yeah.
Like, let's be serious. How many DMs just pull XP out of their hole?
Literally all of them. And if they say otherwise, they're liars. It's like, well, how many at the end of the game? How much XP did we get?
3,000.
Let's say.
You know,
how much gold did we get?
You know, it may as well just be milestone with extra steps. I know a lot of people are going to shout at me over that one, but I don't care. I don't feel bad.
Hey guys, sorry for interrupting your video, but I'm sure you've already heard by now that we have our first ever Kickstarter up and live. It's the Gas Station Tabletop Role-Playing Sourcebook. It's got this many days left. I don't know how many days is left, but this is how many's left. It's a one-off print, so once this Kickstarter's finished, we don't intend to do another print.
Unless there's overwhelming numbers of people that really, really want it. We intend this to be a one-off thing. We might print it again in like 3-4 years' time.
Who knows? But if you're interested, you can check out the video link below that's showing everything in it and everything you need to know about it. Thank you so much for your support and everyone that's pledged so far, and let's get back to the video. And today's lucky winner is this guy. Well done! Well done! To claim your prize, just send an email to neckbeardia@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the video. It's absolutely fine. A lot of the player handbook classes needed reworks, and in situations where the developers didn't know how to rule on something, or feared a strict ruling would be too restrictive, they fucked up by just leaving it open-ended. It's simple. Fun enough to play. You get out what you put in. It's the type of people an easy and accessible rule set creates that have ruined D&D for me. Yeah.
You know what? I think you came up with the best point. It's what you put in. It doesn't matter. You can be playing the best system ever, but if the people you're playing with are absolutely trash and you don't gel with them, it doesn't matter.
Crap.
And if you're playing like the worst system ever, but with the best
group of people, it'll be so fun.
Exactly. So, I mean, like, sometimes I feel like, you know, is this something worth arguing about sometimes?
I know.
You know, I feel like the only reason why
at the end of the day, you know, yeah, a lot of people don't find it fun to play with, but maybe your group's just shit, but then even the people that we're moaning about, like the libs. They're still playing it, they're still having fun.
Yeah, exactly. So who am I to be like, you're not having fun the right way?
Yeah.
You're not having fun the way I have fun. Like, so therefore it's a vlog. It's like, look, man, as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. And this is what I love about role-playing games, and I hate about 40k and war games. War games, you have to listen to what Games Workshop says.
Yeah.
You have to factor in our rules. There's no such thing as, well,
imagination.
Yeah, well, you know, they're like, I'm just not gonna like listen to that one specific rule. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You just can't do it. And like, you know, let's be serious.
Where with role playing games, you know, it's that bendy.
Yeah, and it's up to the DM, and most people are not that strict about rules as written. Bar Mittens, and I know you're listening to this, Mittens.
The calling session.
Well, I don't know, like, he just likes rules as written, but he's also a 4th edition fan, so like, can you blame him?
It's fine. The thing about D&D is that it generally hasn't been very good. 3.5 is an unbalanced mess because the writers thought it was a great idea to make some classes intentionally bad so that observant players could feel clever by noticing that fighters suck and that they should play a wizard instead. Apparently never considering that maybe somebody liked the idea of playing a fighter and would want to do it without shooting the whole party in the foot. And high-level stat blocks tend to get ridiculously big due to being loaded with huge amount of pointless skills. Doesn't Elder Brain really need the disguise skill or a pit fiend underwater basket weaving? 4th edition went too far trying to simplify things. feeling more like a skirmish war game with some light role-playing elements tacked on, and had some mechanics that just felt really awkward. 5th edition is somewhere in between. Not as complex as 3.5, but more of a proper RPG than 4th edition. And the class balance between the player's handbook classes at least is leagues above 3.5. Yes, wizards are still better than fighters, but now the fighters can still be useful instead of being dead weight, even if it's not the most optimal possible choice. It's not amazing, and it has some big issues like how the only modifiers you can normally get to your rolls are advantage/disadvantage, which produce massive effects, or the problems that come with bounded accuracy. But it's mostly functional. To be honest, D&D is, and I don't mean this as an insult, the beginner RPG, and the only game people without prior experience in RPGs have likely heard of, and thus the first game they're likely to play. For that purpose, a system that's relatively straightforward and easy to make homebrew material for is a good fit. Afterwards, if they want something more crunchy, they can graduate to playing GURPS.
Oh my god, of course! I fucking knew it!
Ended up with GURPS!
I knew it! I knew it was going to end up in the GURPS. Why do they always do that? Someday I probably will play GURPS, but...
today is not that day.
Yeah, it's just not that day. And honestly, I'm really, really enjoying OSR games at the minute, and I don't feel bad. I know a lot of people aren't really into OSR games. I like them, and I don't even feel bad. Also, advantage and disadvantage, I think it's a good system, and again, I don't even feel bad. Look, overall, I think he's definitely correct, and it's a beginner RPG. It's a beginner RPG in the fact of it's got that name recognition. It's easy to get a group together. It's more than likely like people that have no idea what role-playing people don't even understand what role-playing games are.
And
what D&D is.
It got bigger. Like, the name of it got bigger after Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely seemed like the Zoomer intake has been insane. And, like, and again, this is the things that really gets me is it a bad thing for D&D to be popular? I would argue it should be more popular. I want it to be more popular, and what it does, it's a great containment zone.
Yeah.
No, but that's what it is. Like, people that are more interested in other things will eventually move on to other systems, and that's great. And also, let's be serious, generally speaking, people that are playing other systems, and don't get me wrong, I've met horrible players that play other systems. This is not like a you guys know exactly what I'm on about, but next post, guys. I don't really have much else to say.
Somebody said, it's like McDonald's. It's not bad, but you'll not make anything sophisticated with it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the name of the video, the McDonald's.
But I still like it though. Great things. Advantage. It really expedites combat and stops players from begging for +1s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it does. It just does.
The game really is quite easy to modify. The entire background chapter is everything you need for an RPG. It makes simple but active characters. I will complain about magic, but concentration and attunement are great ideas. Multiclassing from the get-go and uncomplicated. Problems. Magic's still bloated as fuck with a lot of nitpicky rolls that everyone ignore, but still there technically. And the spell descriptions seem made by a drunk guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll be honest with you, there has been quite a few times where I would just turn and ask the DMs, like, could I do this with this spell? And it's up to them.
Yeah.
Because honestly, the wording is kind of trash.
Yeah. They threw the water with the baby... What? They threw the water with the baby considering skills.
Threw the baby out the window, they mean?
I don't know.
The list is,
I don't know. The list is too small and the bonuses don't really matter, so the entire system ended up kind of useless. Things are too character ability / spell dependent instead of item dependent for me. So there isn't really prep time before a dungeon. You always have what you need on yourself, and leveling up is almost always the main objective of players.
I've met a lot of 5e players that don't invest in 10-foot poles.
Yeah.
Just putting that out there.
Rests. The at-will encounter daily thing from 4th edition is way better. Of course, this is just the broad strokes, but in the end, it's the best Wizard of the Coast edition, and I'm not surprised that it's made the hobby popular again.
Yeah, I think I could agree with that. Honestly, I think the worst thing about it is the company, if I be honest with you. If they just decided they weren't going to shill for the Twitter crowd,
yeah,
and they decided we're going to try and work, instead of trying to catch them diversity points, they instead decided we're going to focus on great gameplay, amazing campaign books, really focus on that, try and, like, you know, and try and get people in the door and all that. I feel like what they're doing with Twitter, it's like, oh yeah, we're going to try and get people in the door, we're going to buy in all that geek chic, we're going to get that lifestyle brand, we're going to get all that. If they just focused on the game more, I think they would do a lot better.
Yeah.
That's honestly my view on it. Oh, by the way, also, you don't have to, nothing's evil anymore. Do you see that, actually? I'm not even joking. So devils aren't evil. You don't have,
What? Oh my god.
It's kind of one of those most ridiculous ones.
X card, I'm going to X card this.
I'm going to X card this. That's what we need. We need a activate my power card. Activate my X card mentality. But that's about it, honestly. What do you guys have? Like, you know, what's your views on WotC? Are you still playing 5e? If so, why?
Why?
Why? That's my one. Honestly, there's a talk, like, you know, I would really recommend
James and his OSRs.
No, honestly, like, I've been really enjoying Lamentations of the Flame Princess. I've been really enjoying Morkborg, check out Lion and Dragon. Honestly, and they're all interchangeable, and you can just take stuff here and there, and it just works, honestly. Also, come to think of it, we do have, so John, the basic expert, give us this. He made a not Fallout OSR game. It's up on our website, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, you know, pretty much he gets all the money from it. Like, you know, we only collect tax money.
Yeah.
It's just because we're working on him with, like, another project, and I said to him, like, yeah, sure, if you want, we'll throw it up, sure. Like, you know, it's just somewhere extra to...
Go check that out.
Yeah, well, you can check that out, or you can check out our Kickstarter. No, I'm only joking. If you want to play a Fallout style game, I would say check that out.
Check it out.
And if you can play 5e, you'll be able to play this.
Yeah.
So you'd be mad not to. Anyway, anything else? Will we finish up?
That's it.
That's us.
Yeah, check the links down below, the Kickstarter website, all that stuff. Hit subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye!